Hey, there we go. Well, hey. Cool. Okay. Well, finally got working. Now I'm gonna try to move this over so I can do both, because this thing likes to sit right in the way of where you would normally want to look at what you're typing. Hello, everybody. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna get online. Let's see. Give anybody a minute or two here to see if anybody's gonna come online. Um, until then, just kind of, well, tonight's been a long time coming. Been I've been doing this exploring for a long time, and kind of nice. Hey, Jewel, thanks for stopping by. Gonna Fuzz, what's up, man? Nice to, and I appreciate you stopping by. Just gonna give everybody a couple more minutes here. So what's everybody doing tonight? Besides just sitting here on Facebook. Oh, appreciate it though, Jewel. Um, so what's it like where you guys are at? Is it cold? We've been 20 degrees below normal the last 2-3 days here in the Midwest. About the Iowa, Illinois, Midwest area. Yeah. Well, Jewel, I had to put that cold. Well, tell me about it. I had to put my summer car away for the year today. She's up on blocks in a garage and covered up. So, it's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the central U.S., Jewel. It is cold. All that global warming's killing me here. But yeah, it's been kind of putting a kink in some of my exploring. Oh, she's got the right antifreeze in her. She's up on blocks. So I go down and I start it 3 or 4 times every winter, let everything rotate and circulate and keep her in good shape. So no, I want to keep it forever. My wife loves the car too, so I can't beat that. So I have nobody putting pressure on me to get rid of it. Ah. Well, yeah, the weather has been putting a little crimp on my exploring. I was supposed to go up north here about a month ago. Ended up on another exploring trip I had to do. I'd already scheduled, couldn't cancel, and actually ended up being a lot better explore anyway than we expected. Met 2 new explorers, great collaboration. Um, you'll probably be seeing that one in about, I would say, 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I'll bet it has. I mean, I don't know, Jewel. I don't think even the ghosts like the cold. Oh man, I admit it. I'm not a winter person, and every year I'm thinking more and more about moving south. I if I didn't have such ties in this area, if I didn't have such ties in this area, I'd be snow next week in West Virginia. Yeah, they're saying the cold is going from Canada going out east right now. So yeah, that is my 15-year-old cat Smokey. He's my old one. I'm not sure, but I'm being watched from above. Let me see if I can do this without knocking everything all crazy. Being watched from above by our young one up there, Jax. Say hi. That is Jax. He just turned a year old. He is big and insane. And somewhere around here is the cat we got him to be a friend for, Pepper. She's total black and 2 years old. And somewhere around here, he's not down here. He's upstairs waiting for my wife to get home. We have our 100-pound, 15-year-old, or no, sorry, 11-year-old Chesapeake Bay Retriever. So we got a zoo. Sorry, I got to scan back down to see the... I'm trying to make sure I was putting the camera right. Oh, yeah, Fuzz. I think there's a lot of cats named Smokey. 6 kitties and just had 3 more? Ah! Well, we got our 3 cats, 1 big dog. And actually, the dog, his name is Coco. He's 11 and a half. One of the cats, whether he likes it or not, is his. Pepper, the 2-year-old, loves him. And it drives him crazy sometimes, but he won't do anything but she'll snuggle up to him, try to knead his back, and it drives him crazy, but he's such a gentle guy. I'd have to take a poll, Fuzz. I wonder if Smokey is probably one of the most popular cat names out there. By the way, Fuzz, caught the last couple of your videos here recently. I've been kind of good. I like that. I enjoy when I get a chance to actually sit down and catch up on the channels. I mean, I don't subscribe to people that I don't like. I go and check out channels and watch it. And if I don't like it, honestly, I don't subscribe. And not if I don't like it, if it's not something I'm into. I mean, there's people I subscribe to that haven't subscribed to me because I like what they do, but they're not into the exploring. So, you know, that's the way it is. But no, Fuzz, you've had some good stuff lately. And Jewel, when you going out next? I know like you said, the weather is going to slow you down, but I can't wait. I sit down at least once a week. Yeah, I know you've only got 3 posted, but I did check you out, and I like it. I've got 1 more Graveyard Explorer in my buffer to use. See, now, I prepared for the winter. I live in an area with kind of a rough winter at times, and money-wise and time-wise, and I do have a lung problem, where I do have to spend some time in the hospital here and there. This game house. What? Nice. Okay, Jewel. Your house. My health also, I do spend some hospital time, and it's worse in the winter. But between money, the weather, and my lungs, I kind of just built myself a buffer before I even started my channel. I've probably got about 3 months worth in my computer waiting, and some of them are some of my favorite sites. I can't wait to show you some of these places. I hope to make myself worthy of everybody who subscribed to me and brought me to that 100. And to me, honestly, if I make 200 ever, or I make 10,000, I'm still going to be doing this. I love seeing all these places. It's so cool to me. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure Jewel, Fuzz, you guys probably get the same feeling. Oh, the drone explorer I did, Jewel? Thank you. Those drone explorers, I started doing those. I mean, I had my drone for some other stuff. I started doing the drone explorers because there are some buildings, no matter who I write letters to, who I call, what research I do, either I can't find an owner or they just will not let us in and the place is locked up tight as a bell. I mean, just tight. No way in. And you know, as an explorer, we do not break in. Do not damage. Take nothing. Leave nothing but footprints. So I started using the drone to at least be able to show everybody some of these great places that I can't get into. And I think technology has done me well. And it's a cool thing to do. And I'm getting a really good perspective. I have a lot more drone footage to show during the winter yet. I've been taking and using this right here, my little DJI Spark. I love this little guy, or I hate him, because when this little guy works great, he works great. When he goes bad, he will ruin your whole day. And some of that is the company. They do some updates that'll really leave you hanging out in the open. And lately, I've modified the little guy some Velcro on the sides, right here, and modify it with lights so I can stick to it. These lights like this. So I can stick lights in different angles so I can do some more darker explores. I do fly the drone inside. If any of you saw my Greyhound Park video, I do use him inside. I've flown him down some hallways before. I'm going to try to use him a lot more often. It's an amazing small little package to carry around in my backpack when I'm exploring. Sometimes I haven't utilized it as much because sometimes you're watching out for people. But yeah, the Drone Explorers, it's been a great thing to have. Correct. Yes, Fuzz. That is definitely a good reason. I mean, not only show our past, but I think it's a whole side of our society a lot of people don't even see. They don't see the abandoned side, the decaying side, and the older stuff. And I think it's not only amazingly cool to see, it is great to share and to preserve this. I don't know if you guys can see all my pictures. The top left picture is of a early, like 1920s, early 30s theater built into a building. In fact, the actual main building is on my channel, the Call Building. I talked to the local community college around here, and they, without insurance waivers, gave us a very limited time to go through it, but they were extremely nice. Yeah, Jewel, the Greyhound track, somebody really put money in it and had hope for it. It's unfortunate. That is one, by the way. I did not see any no trespassing signs until I was watching my own video after I'd already posted it. As I'm backing the drone out of one of my favorite drone shots of all time, backing it out through the window. If you look down at the bottom, there's a no trespassing sign. And I'm not saying as an explorer I don't trespass. Sometimes we do. A lot of times it's a last resort. I try everything possible not to. Yeah, big time oops. You always try to find a way not to. But like the rest home I did, the first video I actually posted, the first 3 videos, that place is actually kind of what they call between owners. I contacted the company that supposedly owns it. They said, oh, we don't own it. City has it. Contacted the city. City says, we don't own that. That's the company. It's in the middle of a court battle, so actually it's between owners, still between owners as I know of now. I did try to go back for a look at it, and people have been in there now and just destroyed a lot more. Yes, Jewel, it was very creepy. To me, that still ranks as, even with some of the stuff you guys haven't seen yet in my computer buffer, that ranks to me as the creepiest, most zombie apocalypse, Walking Dead looking place ever, and I was alone on that one. And as you can see, it was dark at times. There was some weird day because we had some clouds. It was sunny one minute and then very dark clouds. It didn't rain the next. So it was very, it gave me the whole zombie apocalypse feel. And it definitely gave me something to look out for. But yeah, I did notice on the Greyhound track, whoops, a little trespass sign. But now the school on the bottom left here, that bottom left picture is a school. And that gymnasium was just amazing to see. I mean, the colors, as you can see, it was just a view. And that school, I'm not sure what's going to happen to it. Yeah, Jewel, I'll tell you what, that place, while I was there, gave me shivers. I mean, you can see on my videos how much stuff is left there. I mean, there is hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment. There's some medications in there. The amount of personal records and documentation is not right. There are rooms that have personal items, tons of personal items. I did not post some of that because some of it was family photos of people that I thought might I try not to purposely go on my way to tick anybody off. Including the police, which actually another story in the future that have been very good to me. But yeah, Jewel, that was a creepy place because there's so much left. I mean, then finding the prosthetic leg with the worn shoe just seemed totally wrong. And the funny thing is, I didn't even notice the leg. I was too busy doing my camera work. I've done exploring a lot, but I never videoed them. So I wasn't paying attention. And later, then when I noticed my footage later, before I noticed it, oh, wow, it was there. Oh, Fuzz, yeah. We have a lot of schools in this area that have been abandoned. Um, there have been a decent amount torn down. The one up here in the top left, bottom left picture is owned by a company, and I'm not sure what they're going to do with it. It's in bad shape. I mean, if you look in that picture, the top right of that picture in the bottom left, if you look in the top right, you can see light up there. That is daylight. Not through a skylight like the other two areas on the left. That's a big hole in the ceiling. And as you can see by the mold on the walls, it's bad. But yeah, a lot of the schools right here have been torn down, and some that haven't have been rehabbed into apartment buildings. And as an explorer, I'll tell you what, you kind of get tired of rehabbing places. They're taking away your stuff before you get to it. I'm in Fuzz. I'm in the Iowa-Illinois border area, and I literally live. I live in an area called the Quad Cities. I don't know if that helps you on reference. I have no problem telling everybody where I'm at. I am from the Quad Cities area. Don't know why they call it Quad Cities. There's more than 4 cities here. But I live just on the Illinois side of it. But the Quad Cities is Iowa, Illinois, with the Mississippi River right in the middle, and you can't tell one city from another. If they didn't have their little signs up, welcome to, yeah. Oh, you've heard of the Quad Cities? Cool. Yeah, we're actually a large area. We have about 430,000 people in our metro area, but we're a very rural city. Not a lot of high skyscrapers or anything like that. Mostly shorter buildings when we have buildings, and tons of trees up and down our streets. Very, very rural feeling city area. But yeah, that's my home base, is the Quad Cities area. Where are you looking to travel, Fuzz? Are you looking to travel for just vacation or urbex? Where are you based? Where either are you based, if you don't mind telling me? Hey, April! How you doing? Thank you for a couple of your latest videos. By the way, that Sunday you guys made the other night, I think it was last night, looked really good. Been enjoying a couple of the videos lately. Haven't had as much time to stick around through all of them, but in digging that. Had a weird 2 weeks. Uh-oh. I do want to say to everybody here, thank you very much for getting me to triple digits, to the 100. That was actually a goal I had before the end of the year. And actually, I don't have huge goals for my channel. I love exploring this stuff. I've been doing it for years. I just finally decided to start videoing and sharing them. I kind of wish I would have done it earlier. There's a lot of great sites that I've missed now. That's maybe 600 people. Okay, West Virginia. Oh, yeah, I talked to you, Fuzz. I think didn't you invite me out? I think you invited me out there if I was there in West Virginia, go exploring, yeah. Which may happen next summer. I'm looking to explore a lot more to the east, maybe back to the north. This trip coming up next week is going to be my last shot to the north this year. It's going to be a good explore with a guy I know who I've been wanting to explore with for a while, from Midwest Urbex Hub. He runs that, and I've been trying to get up there. So we've got 3 or 4 sites we're going to do, and it looks, oh, if it comes out to be half what I think it's going to be real cool. Hey, Fuzz, also, if you do travel this summer, if you're ever near this area, let me know. Because I can share a few places, and maybe we can do a little collab, or if we can find somewhere even on the middle of us, maybe we can meet up and do that. I've done a couple and been enjoying them. But like I was saying, I don't have a big, huge goal for my channel. I definitely like to keep growing it. If it does, great, because that means I just love to be able to share this with people. Like Fuzz was saying, it's history, but also it's something so neat we don't see it very often. Nobody, and the things you can see, it's just great. I don't know. I don't know. I just get tingles when I go see places. The theater in the top left, the community college, like I said, they gave us a very limited time without a insurance waiver, but that was really nice of them to do. A lot of big schools or corporations won't do that, and they were very nice. And actually, we got in there. We had a few camera malfunctions, including the drone, due to an update from the company that maybe it really messed my drone up for about a week. So I didn't get as much drone footage in there as I would liked. But the time we spent in there was maybe a fifth of the time we really needed to go through that. And that was two of us were going through that. So the bottom right is a hospital. That is just one building. The front of one building of a huge hospital complex we did out east not too long ago. About a month and a half ago. So that Star Trek noise you hear, that's my wife on the way home from work. She's my chief creative officer and my head editor. She looks at everything I do and gives me a stink eye or not. She went to college for editing and graphics, so sometimes she scoots me out of the way as I'm too slow. No, I'm always up for collaborations. The hospital complex down here on the bottom right, we actually had a tough time there because it was a big place and we were warned there's some rough stuff going on there. So we went during the day. We do most of our explorers during the day. Nothing attracts police or other people like lights. But we were down, my partner at the time started noticing reserving their history so it can live on. Yeah, Fuzz, I think it's a little bit of both. You have, it's like a Christopher Columbus thing or something. Get out there because you want to see stuff. You got an explorer's heart and mindset. You do get a rush sometimes getting into these places. You never know what to find, expect, see. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes there is more of a rush on the places where you're technically not supposed to be. But yeah, there is a rush. And to be able to look back and see something you've done and to show it to other people who may not be able to make it to see it or who may miss it, or if it goes away, it's gone for good. Yeah, the look of some old buildings is gorgeous, Fuzz, but yeah, jewelry, preserving memories for they're gone, it's a big deal. And some of the buildings, like this hospital complex down here in the bottom right, that building, that one tower is the newest tower of this complex. It was built like 1993. And as big as this place is, this whole complex, you could not believe the amount of breakage and damage in there. It's like every person went in trying to damage worse. But that place there, we had some problems because my partner at the time, who has since left, unfortunately, he had other time constraints and issues, so he moved on and is back to me again. But he started noticing some noises. We got down in some deep tunnels downstairs, and we were walking in about an inch or two of water. But we started hearing stuff, and I kicked our lights off quick. Somebody was tracking us. We ended up losing them and waiting them out. Outside later, we did see 4 or 5 of them. And, sometimes you don't worry. Somebody just screwing around also. But 2 of them had bats. So, yeah, you kind of stay away. Now, there's so much more I have to show you. I can't wait. I'm also going to be doing not just abandoned, some places, some cool sites. My wife and I like to travel. Oh, Fuzz. Vandals drive me nuts. If you look at, I think I did a video. It's an old rest home estate. It is the most destroyed of anything I've seen, even this hospital complex I just talked about. It's... I mentioned it a bunch, and a friend of mine in his videos, we linked our videos. Urbex Pajerico did a video almost exact same time of an explorer he did, a place he loved, went back and somebody had burned it down. It's... Facebook. Are you talking to me, Jewel? Because I don't know if I have your Facebook. Did you send it to my Facebook page, Exploring the CF, or my personal page? Yeah, so Pajerico went back to this great place he loved, and it's just destroyed. So him and I ended up both making videos almost the same week. Him in Scotland, me in America. Jewel Ravers. Okay, I will write that down. I'm not going to try doing it right now, Jewel, because I'm running enough stuff here. I will look you up. Okay, cool. So Pajerico and I and another friend of ours from Bane in New Zealand, we all the rampant destruction. Graffiti I can live with, but the blatant destruction drives you nuts. I mean, I don't know how much you run into that, Jewel, on doing some of your sites. But I know Fuzz runs into it. Some other explorers I know have run into it and commented to me about it, and it's just, ugh. Oh, by the way, another way to find me, guys, is link with me on Instagram. It's also Exploring with CF on there. I am Exploring with CF on Instagram, Google Plus, Facebook, and YouTube. I got it all across the whole thing. Oh, man. I got a trip coming up. I'm going north. I'm going next week for 2 days, about 7-8 hour drive. Gonna be there for 2 days, and a guy I really want to explore with bad. So, looking forward to that. But it's gonna be the warmest week left. We're gonna be exploring on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm gonna try to, since I can do it now, thanks to you guys, I can do live stream from this. So I'm gonna try to do a short one from one of the sites we're gonna be at, because to me, this site, one of these sites, is gonna be epic. And yeah, I do use that word. There are some things you just see and you just, wow, that's epic. It's something you won't forget in your head. And no matter what you do in the rest of your life, you'll remember some of these sites. But I'm going to try to do a live stream from this probably next Tuesday, late morning, afternoonish. And so maybe a short one. Might only be 30 seconds, a couple minutes. So we may have to get in and get out. It's a huge place, though. So hopefully I can show that to you guys. I am going to do, like I was saying a little bit ago, some travel stuff. It's not going to be my main thing. I'm still into the abandoned and really cool sites and events. My wife and I went to a kind of live-action dinosaur show in Wisconsin here recently. Geared mostly for families, but I'll tell you what. If you see dinosaurs and their bones all the time, seeing some animatronic type dinosaurs and a little more information about them, they did some nice backdrops, setting them up in like a little habitat areas. It gives you a really kind of a cool look that you didn't get to see into that. I'm gonna make a video and post that. We got a cave area in our, not too far from me. I'm gonna do some next spring in that. I've been wanting to do it this year, but I ran out of time. It was either go do the school with the 2 explorers I just did, or go to the caves, and I wanted to go out. All right, Jewel, Fuzz, what are 2 of your favorite types of places that you like to see in exploring? And what are 2 of your favorite places you've gone to? Let me know. Like I said, if you look, I do go through and watch stuff from my subscribers. If I subscribe to your channel, I will go there and I will watch your stuff. I know that April knows I've been there a couple times this last week. Um, I don't subscribe to anybody I don't want to watch. So, I mean, I kind of believe that's something to do. But yeah, let me know what you like to see. What places, Fuzz, what's your favorite type of building? You started mentioning schools. Is that your favorite? I love schools and malls. Next week, I'm posting a two-part of a dead mall not too far from my area. It's a 70s mall that's never been updated. It's about to close down. Out of, I believe, 75 stores in it, or something like that, there's only 2 left. And they're trying to push them out. Mansions or theaters? Ooh, train station. See, I haven't had a train station. There's none around my area of dead train stations. Wow. Penitentiary. See, I haven't had that one of those either. There's one not too far from me. Well, actually, there's a couple not far from me in Joliet, and another one a little farther in Illinois. Some dingus just burned down one of them last month. Some arsonist dinguses. And every time some jackhole damages this place or burns it down, oh. Ooh, Jewel. Just the way you say that is so creepy to me. Oh. Oh, hospital. If you get see, hospitals, about 4 years before I started recording my Explorers, me and a friend, well, this guy you see in a lot of my Explorers, him and I have explored together for years, till he just dropped out recently. We explored an old hospital. And it was old, little crap, low-def footage and pictures. But that place was in immaculate shapes. There was a lot left. We got to the morgue, everything, and Fuzz, I agree with you. Anything abandoned. They're like Pokemon. I want to collect them all. We freestyle, look at houses, barns. I got an amazing old house coming up very soon. Got some good drone footage of it. In fact, some of my drone shots are posted on Instagram and my Facebook page of the actual, not I don't think video, but the pictures of this old farmhouse are. And I believe it's going to be bulldozed or burned down in the spring. The farmer said it's just in too bad a shape. Life of a psychic medium. Whew. See, that's something I've never really gotten too heavy into it, Jewel. But hey, I don't have all the answers, and I enjoy watching it. So that's never. I wouldn't subscribe to you if I didn't enjoy it. An old battlefield, Fuzz. Really? Is there like old stuff left there? We did a mostly abandoned munitions depot / military base here this summer. That hasn't been up yet, and I'm trying to be careful about how I post it. I'm not gonna make sure I take out anything that might identify the location direct out and stuff. So I think I'm decently safe on it, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I got some old houses in my area, Fuzz, but not a lot of churches. Not old ones. That's why oh, yeah, Jewel. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm still going to be doing cemeteries because, you know, some of my lung problem, I'm a little freaked by death anyways. I'm always afraid I'm going to walk into a cemetery and they're going to say, oh, finally, we've been waiting for you. Checking in? Ugh. The one with the cat. Oh, stupid cat. It was even creepier there than it was on the camera. I mean, it was getting, the temperature dropped 15 degrees while we were there. So a cold front came through. There was some lightning off the side, coyotes howling. The wind is blowing and moving all the corn which surrounds this little graveyard in the middle of nowhere. And then that stupid cat. Oh, that and the extremely, like, a few days before we got there, fresh grave. Oof. I watch too many zombie movies and sci-fi shows. It's, yeah, Walking Dead. The fresh ones can come back on me. But a lot of the graveyards around here, you cannot explore at night, and the police do patrol them heavily. There's actually some laws in my area about doing that in some places. That one did not have that. And there's a few others I'm going to try. I found another little one I had to do during the day. I can't do it at night because it's old. Yeah, exactly, Jewel. That's why the cornfields were making me nervous. You got howling coyotes moving corn. You're out in the middle of nowhere. And my partner Sean brought a crappy little flashlight that lightning bugs put out more light than. Ugh. Ooh, wow. Whew. We got one. I haven't released yet. It's an old farm, a work farm asylum from back in the day. It was for adults and then later children. Bad thing is, there wasn't a lot left in it, but it did have a weird vibe to it when we were in it. And also, I left my sunglasses on half time. Couldn't figure out why my camera and light didn't seem right, and I kept adjusting them. Well, Fuzz, I'm gonna have to check that out. If you stay in an asylum, I'll check that out. Just don't get caught, man, because at night, I don't do a lot of exploring just because the lights will get you. I know so many people get caught because they explore at night. One guy now, he can't explore because if he gets caught with one more trespass, he will be, he'll actually do jail time because he kept exploring at night. Wow. Oh, overnight tours. Well, that'd be cool. As long as it's not a bit too big a group. Because you get too big a groups, it kind of dampens the fun, man. Now, it's a nice small group. Oh, they can still make that nice and creepy and not scare any chance if there is something there. I think big groups, they even scare away a spirit. So that's just me. Jewel would know better than I would. Now this trip coming up, I'm going to see a big stadium. And it actually gets imploded here in about a month. Or less than a month. That's why I'm going up now. I was going to wait till spring, but they moved it up. Gets imploded in a month. Actually, 3 weeks. So I'm hoping to have some epic footage. And if I can fly Junior here in there, I'm hoping to get up and even if I only get 20 feet up with this thing and do some rotating shots, it should be just, oh, so gorgeous. See, this is what I get. This feeling. Oh, that just goosebumps when you saw some of this stuff. Woo! 6 hours you can wander around. How big is this place, Fuzz? Wow. Whew. Dang, 6 hours. The friend up north always got a couple other places he wants to take me. Got a good. I've got so much to show you guys during the winter. I've got some drone videos. I've got 3 city blocks. Wow. That is huge. Mine was just a little rural farm, asylum. Not, oh my god. That is amazingly cool. Hopefully they haven't put too many upgrades and lights and everything, so it's still old and creepy. No, I was saying is I even have a video going to come out of you live by the drone, you die by the drone. I got a video that's probably going to come out of drone fails. Where little Junior here has crashed into some stuff. I have some of that on vid, hitting a few walls. Oh yeah, trees. The avoidance system only works in forward. Oh god. You cannot. You gotta watch what you're doing with the drone. And you're staring at the screen. If you can't see that thing, you'll run into stuff. I've cracked trees. The hospital building on the bottom right. I backed it out a window on about the fifth floor. I wish you could see where my pointer is. And I backed it out, got an amazing drone shot, a lot like at the Greyhound track, and then the drone went psychotic. And I'll post them out later this winter, and it comes back, and I got a great video of it slamming right into the side of the building. It almost saved itself until it caught a tree on the way down. Then I went in the woods again, and I got some nice video of the camera looking up as I'm trying to direct my partner to find it. So you live by the drone, you die by the drone. When it works amazing. When it acts up, you can't save it. Fuzz live stream your asylum, that'd be cool. Wow, that'd be cool to see. That would be a cool live stream. Oh, hey, do me a favor, guys. Let me know how good the audio is on this. This is a newer action cam, which I did not set the resolution up enough. This will actually do 1080p resolution. And I clicked the wrong thing on my encoder, and it already opened the stream before I could change it back, and won't let me change during the stream. So I'm not sure about the sound, and hopefully the picture's coming through okay. Okay. Thanks, Jewel. Thanks, Fuzz. Any questions you guys have for me? I have no problem answering questions. No problem with that. I did have that's one thing I wasn't going to answer for you guys here, and people are going to watch it later. So I got some friends overseas who are in bed now because they're 7-8 hours ahead of us. I know Pajerico's out. People have asked me what the CF is. My name is not CF. It's a lung condition I have. What is blinking behind me? I am unsure. Let me scan down so I can see my stream pic. What is blinking behind me? I do not see it. Where is it, Jewel? What angle? Let me call up my encoder. It's bigger. Am I moving and causing something to blink? So I don't see anything behind me. Oh, I'm moving. I got a light. I have a light right here above me to the right. And the others are kind of planted in different places. Right, there's one behind me. And as I move, I'm messing with stuff. The way the camera's located, it's changing. So if I move forward like this, it's probably put a lot more light on me, such as my hat and back is changing everything totally. The shadowing and everything. Just the way the lights are positioned down here. And I didn't want to crank them up too bright. I was afraid to wash everything out. Because I can turn them up a lot brighter. But yeah, the CF part of exploring the CF, I also do this to show. If you know, dude, Fuzz, that is cool. I would, you know what? I think her and I are gonna start planning this winter on places to go during the summer, and I think that'd be great. You know what? We might take you up on that maybe. The CF in my name stands for cystic fibrosis. I do have bad lungs. I have breathing treatments I do and physical therapy, and I also have to exercise at the gym 6 days a week. Hence the hospital stays I have off and on. So that's also another reason I like to share these with other people with my lung problem, not doing as well, and can't get out to see these places. I'd like to give them something to see while they spend a lot of time inpatient. And show them that no matter how low your lungs are getting, you can get out there and not give up on every dream. See stuff. Don't give up. Is it still changing, Jewel? If I sit still like this, does it stay? I mean, I'm sitting still right now. All I'm doing is talking. I got a feeling it's when I move. Not sure. Whew. Mild autism, that is cool. You're out. See, that is so great. You're out doing stuff. It's great. Okay, so it is me moving around. And I'm sorry, I get animated when I get excited and I move around. Which is probably good for me with my crappy lungs. I move around instead of sitting too much. But yeah, Jewel, autism, that's another tough one to deal with. That is tough. Wow. I really respect anybody who's out there really has something that you're fighting against and you're still out doing stuff like this. Even people that stay at home and post stuff is great. Exactly, Jewel. And I've had some decent reactions from some other CF people, but others, oof. I don't know if you run it. I've had some haters too. They get a little angry about going out and doing stuff. I don't know. My doctors are fine with it. They said if I'm in some bad air, wear a mask. And the masks I wear, they're very hard to breathe in. They are 3M surgical masks, and they block. I make the joke all the time, but I swear they block oxygen. They make it's already hard for me to breathe. When I put those on, I'm sure all my videos you've heard me breathing kind of hard. That's the way I am. But if I have the masks on, I'm really puffing. They have one here allergic to the. Now, Fuzz, is she allergic to the cold, or just like me, allergic to the damn cold? Because I hate it. Because I say I'm allergic to cold, but I just hate it. My wife is the one that has all the allergies. She has somewhere around 100 different allergies. They're adult onset, so we have to watch a lot of stuff. I'm glad, Fuzz. That's great. You gonna train her to take up the exploring mantle for you? Let her know that she can do whatever she wants. Oh my lord! Wow! Breaks out highs and swells up. Well, I don't have that. I do have to avoid groups of people, especially in the winter. I even go to the gym now during off hours. I'm supposed to be around as few people as possible, especially during the infectious cold times. I have no immunity left in my lungs. Colds, viruses, you name it, they get right to me. And then I had a bad one early this year. I spent 22 out of 30 days in the hospital early this year, and it was bad. They were worried. I dropped, what was it, about 13, 14%, 15% of my lung capacity dropped. And I've gained back around 12 with a lot of work over the last 6, 7 months. But it was bad. So I'm testing now for a transplant list off and on. A weird long name. Wow. They name all this. Oh, wow. Well, I was expecting something longer, Fuzz. Wow. I did have a friend who was allergic to sunlight. And since she was 3. Wow. Well, you know what? She's just a girl after my own heart. Because, see, I wish I was allergic to the cold, physically really allergic. So then I really have an excuse not to go out in it. I really hate it. Now that I put the Trans Am away for the year, I'm going to be Impala or big old beater truck boy. If you watched my channel trailer, the beater truck is what we're driving down the train tracks in. We took that to the military base, and that's how we got in. We found open gates and drove down the train tracks. So, yeah, interesting. Oh, man. Wow, Fuzz. Well, I mean, hopefully, is there any medication she can take for that, Fuzz, or is it just something she has to deal with? I mean, is there any chance of it going away since she didn't get it right away? Wow. I'm not sure how cold it gets in West Virginia. I think you guys are slightly warmer than we are here. Not much. Slightly. Trust me, if I didn't have such ties to this area, I'd be south. People with my lung problems seem to congregate in Florida, Texas, Arizona, and Hawaii. Hawaii is the best state for my health. You see how people there live longer than any place. Ugh. Wow. Allergic to the cold. That's something I'm gonna tell my wife about that one. Yes, Jewel. Oklahoma, it does get cold. You know, aren't you slightly south of me? I think we still get a little bit nastier up here. We are, like I said, little nap. We are about halfway up Illinois, Iowa, so I can get to Wisconsin in a couple hours. And Wisconsin does have some good ones. Eek. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Jewel. You get more tornadoes than I do. We get them, but not as many as you guys do. Well, hopefully not worse. You know what that means, Fuzz? That just means you have a great reason to move to Florida or Hawaii. If you move to Hawaii, I'm definitely going to visit, man. Ah, yes. The other day I was going to fly my drone, and as soon as I turned it on, my drone said no. Usually it'll give me high wind warning. It'll fly in like 20, 30-mile-an-hour winds. This little guy will. But, ooh, wow. Jeez. Exactly, Joel. Oh, but man, have you looked into Hawaii? It is so expensive to live there. It is expensive. And unfortunately, due to all the time I was in the hospital and all my treatments, they're not allowing me to work at the moment. I have a very long work history, which is good because it helped me out. I own about everything and stuff like that, so that helped. I was an auto tech and a shop manager for 25 years. So I did pretty good. That's why I have so many vehicles. Not just a guy thing, that's what I did, so I have cars. Bowel reconstruction. A lot of CF people have bowel reconstruction. Does she take digestive enzymes, Fuzz? Way too close to family? See, me and my wife wouldn't mind leaving these areas. We wouldn't mind being a little farther from our families. Each of our families seems to live about 25, 30 miles away from us on either side of us, outside of our Quad Cities area. Too close to family. Yeah, boy, do I know that feeling. My wife and I have already said if something happens, neither of our parents are moving in with us. Wow. That'll make a marriage. That'll be rough on a marriage. Oh, I just wonder if she's still taking it. It's not a lot of people have that take enzymes, digestive enzymes. I take that because I have a problem keeping my weight up and stuff. Some of us have the lung problem worse. Some have the digestive part worse. Some have a great, lovely mix, which I seem to have. I'm one of the old ones now. Like when Iowa City, there aren't too many older than me. Ooh! Oh, Fuzz. Oh, my condolences, man. You know, you can love your family, but wow. Yeah, I got out of my parents' house as soon as I could. I love them. I grew up in a huge house, but I always, oh, wow. Yeah, there hits a point where you just don't want to live with mom and dad. And I don't know how your parents are. My mom can be a little overbearing. Oh, ooh, Jewel. Ow. Hopefully you got a little place you can get away, Jewel. I really hope so. Whew. No, that's my wife and I have already made a pact. If something happens with our parents, we both love our parents, but we both know we couldn't live with our parents. Our parents, and I love my in-laws. They're actually really great people. Um, I got lucky on that. But I can see where my wife and I couldn't live with either or both of them, and my parents the same way. Yeah, well, hopefully, Jewel, that's a big room. Because, man, I'll tell you what, if I had to live with my parents right now, that's just taser time. It's like, that's the other worries me about they talk about the afterlife. You die, you go to heaven, they say, oh, you spend eternity with your family. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but I spend Thanksgiving with my family, and I'm happy to see them and very happy to leave. Oh, I'm a Leo, Jewel. Kind of matches my last name, which if you friend my Facebook, you'll find out. My last name and sign are almost the same. Yeah, I don't. Oh, boy, eternity with my family. God, I wonder. I wonder if there's any murders in heaven. Then anybody kills a family member. I couldn't imagine spending eternity with my brother. We are fire and water. We don't get along. He was always the get in trouble, not pass school, summer school, dropped out of school type, and I got straight A's and busted my butt. He has done nothing in his life, and I've busted my butt. So, yeah. No, Facebook, Fuzz. Whoa, you and what, 5 other people on the planet? That's okay, Fuzz. I have my Exploring CF channel there, but I'm mostly on YouTube and Instagram well, I am on Facebook because I am a member of a lot of the Urbex sites, where I would actually recommend, Fuzz, maybe you get on Facebook if you can. I can definitely let you know about some Urbex sites that would help you out. There's some great groups out there. I've run into some great people. The guy I'm going to explore with next week is somebody I met because he runs a site, and I really want to explore with him. But we don't talk politics, though. Oh, nice. Yeah. Beat my brother's ass in heaven. Tell me about it, Jewel. Whew. I'm sorry. It sounds really mean, but just to think of spending eternity with my mother and father and my brother, wow. That is a big reason never to go up there. See, I'm on Tumblr. I am not on Twitter. Me and Twitter. I got it. It's on here. I just never used it. I don't know. I just can't bring myself to be a twit or a tweeter. I know it's tweet, but just something about Twitter drives me crazy. Maybe too many people follow celebrities on it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm on Tumblr. I've only used it a couple times. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Google Plus, and obviously here. Mark Zuckerberg is a weasel. I will, as much as I do like Facebook and think it's useful and great, he is a weasel. And I didn't like when the court found that he actually did steal Facebook. They said he stole Facebook from the other dude. The other dude only got a couple $1,000,000 out of it, and Zuckerberg gets to keep Facebook. I don't understand that. How you could say somebody, yeah, actually stole it. Whatever. That's another, besides the point. Yeah, I'm on Google Plus, Fuzz, and I'm a member of. So you can find me on there, Exploring with CF, of course. Pretty much everywhere. If I'm there, that's Exploring with CF. Gmail, Exploring with CF. Um, are you on any of the Urbex? You're on the Urbex sites on Google Plus, aren't you, Fuzz? Haven't I seen something from? Haven't I seen you on there? I think I have. I think I've commented to you on Google Plus too. After a long day, it gets a little hard to remember sometimes. Oh, hey, Jewel, Fuzz, are either of you guys on Reddit? A friend of mine, Urbex Pajerico, look him up if you get a chance. Great videos from Scotland. Him and I, we share back and forth. He turned me on to Reddit. If you do Reddit right, it really does help. You can meet a lot of good people that are into your area, whether it's Urbex, crossing over, and everything like that, Jewel. There's always something on there for Reddit, and you really see some great stuff on there. At Fun with Fuzz. Is that your Reddit or is that your Google Plus, Fuzz? I'm exploring with CF on everything so far. Oh, yeah, okay. You don't have to have your own Reddit, Jewel. I do have my own. I'm exploring with CF again, but you don't have to. You can just be on Reddit and join pages, and it is amazing the people you can find to talk to in there. I've run into some great explorers and other explorers that like Fuzz, who I really would like to collab with. And I got some in St. Louis. St. Louis people I actually met on Facebook, and they've. I'm hoping to go south, not too far from St. Louis. There's a few malls and some other places that they can get me into, and I so love abandoned malls. I don't know why. Okay, that's Reddit. Cool. Yeah, it does, Fuzz. In fact, God, I think I might have seen. In fact, I know I've seen you on there. I've commented. In fact, I think, Fuzz, I think I met you on Reddit, and then I went to your YouTube, checked your channel out, and that's how I subbed you. I think so. So hard to keep track. Especially if you're really going through networking. You start, oy. My friend at Abandoned New Zealand said people don't think this is a job. Boy, it can be. If you're really working it to get it out there and show people and put out good content, you do network and put a lot of time in. Okay. I think I've covered most of what I was going to talk about. I mean, I really hope the stadium I explore next week, hopefully they haven't started remediating it. I think they're just going to blow it up. I don't think they're going to tear much else out of it. It's pretty torn up. But to be in the bottom of one of those stadiums and stand on the floor and look up, oh, it'll be so cool. Wow. Yeah. The editing. See, now I wasn't ready for that one, Fuzz. The editing, I love the filming. Oh, that is so cool. I love exploring. So then I started filming, and okay, that's not a huge change to me. Doing the filming and the pictures. Once I sat down to the editing, boy, my wife had a reality check for me there. But now, I mean, I'm not near as good at it as I need to be. And she does have to come down and hold my hand and correct some stuff. But I love the editing. You make something cool. You know, I will admit, I don't know about you, Fuzz. Doesn't it feel like you're just killing your own baby sometimes when you're editing? I mean, I understand for Facebook, and there's stuff you're doing when you're exploring. You need every little bit of chit chat or tripping on a rock. But sometimes you're like, oh, God, I'd love to leave this in. But then you're like, okay, yeah, we explored this place for 8 hours. I don't think that's going to work real well on YouTube. No, that would go very bad. Yeah, Jewel. He's just amazing, dude. He's a machine. Andy broke his phone. So he took a sledgehammer to his phone the other day, Jewel. Oh, man, he's a machine. I can't. I mean, admittedly, my explorers are definitely bigger than his, but that guy is out there working it. He's going to run out of territory in New Zealand. He says he wants to come to America or maybe go Scotland with Jericho. He's going to have to. You know why he's going to have to? Because he's already killed half of New Zealand. He is out there. Plus, he got more than one channel. Now, with the size of my explorers, I can do, unless I really am going to put even more time into it, which my wife can't right now. It's amazing how much she helps me. But I can do one or two a week, and I've been trying to stick with 2 a week. Get two videos out there a week. I may have to do one here and there if I'm stuck editing. Like this hospital in the bottom right, we were actually in that complex for 8.5, 9 hours, something like that. I mean, we also do road footage of driving to and from and some of our yeah, we're goofy. Yeah, Jewel, he did drop it, and he was going to send me a video we're going to collaborate on, and the video got stuck in it, along with his new beginning title sequence. So if you look on my channel, the last farmhouse video I posted as a part of our international exploring crew, he was not, he was going to, he sent me that one instead, because that one he had, I think, at Dude's house. So he still had that, and he sent me his old beginning, and I had to take the music out and put different music in because his old music was copyrighted. So I added to it, and if you look at the end of that video, I had a little animal problem when I was doing that. At the end, I talk about the animals, and during the intro I did, my dog kept bumping the tripod. In fact, I think he got his head on there. I have a Chromebook, no editing apps. So don't. Whew. Hey, Fuzz. Um, well, my laptop and everything, we ran out of computers here that would do editing. So we got a good desktop that does it for us. We use free editing software, Fuzz. Look up. Let me see, where'd you go? Look that up, Fuzz. We use that. It's something my wife found and she really likes, and I started using it, and she's trained me decently well on it, so I'm not quite a useless little monkey on it. But that is freeware, and it works great. I mean, I'm sure like Adobe, there's a big Adobe one out there that's amazing, but tell you what, this is free and it really does a good job. There's a lot of encoding in it. There's all the formats you can think of. It's, once you get used to operating it, it's very easy. So give that a shot. Because we spend nothing on our software. And even my encoding software I'm using today is free. It's freeware. Oh, yeah? When are you going to post it, Jewel? Sorry, everybody. I'm typing, too. Well, I've been on just over an hour. Before I get off here, I just once again want to thank you. Well, thank you guys, the two of you, for coming. And like I said, a lot of my friends are, well, their time zones are going to be waking up. And Zeke, I know he's busy right now. He just over at Dude's house, Jewel, doing 2 live streams with, I believe it was, is that, I think it's Dude's daughter, yeah. So I just watched their live streams before I came on your live. I did live. Yeah, check into that, Fuzz. Shotcut. It is very good. Before I get off here though tonight, did anybody have any questions for me? I said, you ask, I'll answer. One thing I won't give out on open is site locations, of course. You didn't get notified? Yeah, that's the one thing I've had a problem with. Um, Last time I did a live stream, it notified people twice. And one of the streams it opened was dead. It was a dead stream, and that wasn't my encoding software. That was YouTube did it. YouTube opened 2, but only 1 was real. I don't know why it sent it out. Well, thanks, Fuzz. I think it goes for you too, man. I mean, that's all of us. We're all out there doing something, and I think YouTube itself, not paid advertisement anyway. YouTube is one of the most amazing inventions in mankind's history. You don't have to depend on TV producers, news people. You can go out and show people something, be something, produce something, put something together and share it. Well, yeah, I kind of found that out afterwards, Jewel. I was like, I even had my wife take a look, and we're trying to find out what's going on. And then that last stream had a heck of an echo to it. Not because I had the volume on, which is off now, because I had it was when it opened those 2 streams, the one live one. Some people said they went to the other one and it was dead, and they didn't know I was even on. And a couple friends got on and they said, oh, I got 2 notifications. So now this time it didn't send out notifications. That's fun. And next week I'm going to try streaming live from this when I'm at that stadium. See if I can send you guys some pics. And I don't know. I've never done mobile stream. So I don't know how much it's going to notify people. But we'll see then. Oh, you got notified? Okay. Well, if my notification went out, that's great. Because my first one, it sent out, it screwed up. It had a squealing sound, and I found out that was also YouTube. I contacted their tech support, and they said that was their fault. So that's why I say my first one, I say jumped to minute 24, because it's horrible at first. That one sent out about a minute 24 into the stream, then it sent out the notification after I was already on. Last one sent double, and only one was live, and this one, okay, so it did send. Well, I've pretty much covered everything, and I appreciate getting me to 100 subscribers, everybody. And I hope I can be worthy of your viewing, of your subscription. I want to make sure that I can show you neat things. And Fuzz, I have put you in a folder in this phone I have for contacts. And that's how I went with the guys in Wisconsin recently. If I go someplace, I keep track of these contacts. And if I get anywhere near you, even stayed away from you, I'm going to let you know. But that would be during the summer, man. Thank you very much, Jewel. I do appreciate it. There's a lot on YouTube. And there's explorers that just see and do amazing things. But, uh-oh, I'm being paged again. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, Smoky Boy. This is my boy. He's 15 years old, and he was born in this house. And he's been agoraphobic until last year. Oh, last 6 months. So, yeah. He's paging me. So I think my wife is home, and he's wanting dinner. But he's kind of my he hangs out with me when I do my breathing treatments and stuff. He's kind of my out of all the 4 animals, he's my most loyal supporter. He's pretty much me. Thanks, Jewel. Yeah, he's an old boy. He's 15 years old, aren't you? You know? Yes. I had his mom until she was 18. Huh. You're still shedding, bud. Hey, Fuzz, also as an explorer. Thanks. Thank you, Jewel. 1K, Fuzz. I don't know. We'll see if I can get there. We'll see if I can get there. Oh, I'll let her know, Fuzz. She's actually up the stairs. She won't come down while I'm streaming, or you'd see her probably in the background coming down. Hopefully I can get more of the drone stuff done and out before it gets too cold. And I hope you're right, Fuzz. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Like I said, no matter what I do, I just want to really be able to showcase stuff and show people. Been impressed lately on how suddenly out of the blue, my Dead Mall cinema has gone through the roof for me. Conquer the platform. Fuzz, if you want to conquer the platform, you know who the big guy at the top is in exploring. That would be a hell of a goal. Me and Pajerico, and I think Zeke too, Jewel. I know me and Pajerico are kind of planning on it. 2 years from now, we are going to try to go to Japan together for about a month in 2 years. So it'll take us some time to save and get our channels up, but yeah. You're just the backup, Jewel? Yes, Fuzz, it is Josh. Have you seen his subs? And I've been a fan of his for a while. Oh my lord. Josh is... He's at what, 2.7 million subs? Whew. Dang. Kind of disappointed him and the Exploring Crew broke up. I actually enjoyed them more together. Unfortunately, more of the subs went to Josh. As much as I like him, some people, I don't know why they didn't all go to him. Why they all went to him. He was... I'm trying to think. I think I actually subscribed to Cody first. And then I ran into Josh through Cody, and then Steve and, oh, good grief. Oh, my Lord. John. It's John. Who doesn't seem to be doing much lately. I kind of liked them better together. I don't know. Oh my gosh, TV. Well, that's a note. Sorry. Sometimes the good old hand notes are the best way if you're doing too many things. I got gadgets, electronics everywhere. Sometimes just old hand notes. Who is? Omar Gosh is? Fraud now? Because I don't think it's Josh. Josh doesn't do a lot of that. Okay. Josh is mostly exploring and travel. I'll admit, while those guys have seen some amazing places, but I think I liked them better together. Oh, another guy I watch a lot. Fuzz, I don't know if you watch, I watch, oh boy, I love when that happens. Jax Across America. I like watching him. If I gotta catch up on him later tonight. If I do that while I'm doing my late night breathing treatments. Siri? Oh. I don't use Apple, so I don't know much about Siri. I'll stick to my Droid. Huh. Wow. See, fraudsters, there's a couple of explorers. Me and my ex partner Sean were out exploring last month and a half ago. We were out east. We ran some explorers that seemed pretty nice at first. We stopped at a gas station to have a snack. Saw them up tagging the building we just explored. Run into some tagging explorers lately. Some explorers that... We also debunked a murder scene at the hospital complex in the bottom right by another explorer. It's not real. It's fake. And that guy, unfortunately, I don't want to name names here, but this kid has like 300,000 subs, I believe. And most of his videos are found murder scene, found blood here. He brings 2 or 3 half-dressed hottie girls with him who are wearing like canvas tennis shoes. There's no way you're exploring these places like that. And then he seems to find blood a lot of places, and I don't know, seems like the girl trips or falls out of manhole. Fake explorers. Another explorer I know, unfortunately, hopefully she stops doing it soon, because if YouTube catches her, she's in trouble. She's new. She's using a sub-to-sub page on Facebook. And YouTube has a very, very dim view of sub-to-sub stuff. Subbing each other's channels is one thing. I mean, and they can see by my analytics, I don't sub, everybody subs me, and now everybody subs me, has subbed me, even though I've subbed them, so. Whew. Are you talking about the guy who fakes things there, Fuzz? Yeah, unfortunately, if you're talking about that guy, Fuzz, he also tags places. At this hospital complex in the bottom right is where the fake murder scene is. We found the makings of the murder scene, which we will post when I post the video. Or I might just post it as a separate small vid of debunking that. We found a motor oil container with dye in it. That's what they used to make that. That's why some of it was still red, even though it's been there over a year. And his name was plastered. He wrote it, and at his YouTube channel, on about 8, 9 different spots easily in this place. along with a couple other YouTubers we've seen, and not just this place, about 2 or 3 other sites who have been tagging and throwing themselves out there. Well, as soon as you start tagging, you break the exploring rules. You do no damage to a site. I carry a dry erase marker and a piece of chalk. The chalk is for if I'm at a place with a chalkboard, I write my name on it. And when we're there. If there's a dry erase board or something I can use my dry erase marker on and not damage, I'll leave my name. I will not tag a place and cause damage. Yeah, actually, Fuzz, see, if you look at that picture in the bottom right, if you go straight ahead under that awning, just to the left under that, I might even have pictures if I can pull up later. It says his name and blah, 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 my channel at YouTube. Yeah. And that's the second place we noticed it. Oh, yeah, we used, actually, that's funny, Joe, because when we were in this hospital complex and people were tracking us down in the dark tunnels, that's actually where the operating rooms were, down there. We were trying to get to the morgue, but it was way too deep. But yeah, we used the dry erase marker in a few spots to point our way back, because there is it's not just that building. There are like 6 different buildings. It is a monstrous complex. Well, Fuzz, yeah, I don't want to run, because I actually watched some of his videos at first, then I started noticing a weird trend. And the hospital we were at, we know he'd been there too. Well, Jewel, if you want to PM me, I'm not going to put it on here. Fuzz knows, Explorer, we don't share them openly because of the damage that does happen. But you can PM me and I will definitely tell you where it is. I have no problem doing that for you guys there, but open live just gets destroyers going to damage stuff. But we knew he'd been at this hospital. We saw that. Actually, we found out on the way down because my partner was watching vids on the way down. He's like, dude, he's been here. And, oh, a lot of people have been to this hospital, Jewel. Yes. A lot of people have been there, and the place is huge and still cool, but so stripped and damaged. There was even a, I mean, I really believe in the exploring rules. There was a magnetic sticker, like a bumper sticker, like a magnetic decal, a big one, that said the name of the hospital, blah, 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 on a door still, which I have pictures of me and my partner holding it. But we didn't even take that. You know, this place is probably going to be destroyed soon. People have been taking stuff. As an explorer, if I take something, then what can I justify taking next? Or what damage can I justify? I don't want to do that. But yeah, we did debunk the murder scene there, and it was kind of crappy that people are posting it. And unfortunately, he has posted a lot of found blood. And the girls he's breaking with him that are not there to explore. You don't wear a skirt and a halter top and thin canvas shoes on a cool day to explore places with broken glass and water. So, yeah. I'm not sure if they got to the morgue, if this is the one you're thinking of, Jewel. Like I said, PM me. I will look you up. You can look me up on Facebook, Kylie Lyon, KILEYLYON. I have no problem sharing that here. That's public. Look me up and PM me. I'll let you know. We were going to go to the morgue and x-ray, but they're in the basement. And the closer we got to the morgue, the deeper the water got. I was on an area along the side of the hall. It was raised up where they might have a heater area at one time for the downstairs. I was this far up, and I was still getting near the top of my hiking boots. So we stopped. We found another area or two where, yeah, the basement was about 5-6 feet deep with water. Evidence shows that water's been up against the ceiling in there. I have an image. I don't know if I better not try to pull it up while I'm doing this. I have an image where you're looking down a stairwell. It's on Instagram. And there's all furniture and everything gathered up in one area at the bottom of the stairwell. That's because the water's flowed through there. But yeah. Yeah, if you want to know that one, Jewel, just look me up on Facebook or Instagram. You can Instagram me and I'll private message you too. Once again, exploring CF there, so I can send you and let you know if it's the one you're thinking. Or send me, let me know. Tell me which one it is. Huh? We wanted to see the morgue and x-ray. Kind of broke our hearts we didn't get to it, but I don't know about you. I don't want to wade into really deep water in the morgue. And we had hours of exploring left, so. There's a car on the pic. The pic of not sure, Jewel. No, I don't. It was the one. I don't know if I posted one with a car because our car was nowhere near this hospital complex. We'd walked over. Well, we had to because there was a police car doing speed trap from this lot, actually. I might have a car on my pic. My Facebook exploring is exploring with CF, and I've got a lot of them on there. Are you on my exploring channel or my page or my personal? Because I'm not sure. Oh, my profile? Yes. Yeah, I probably got a car on there. The black one, black Trans Am, that'd be mine. I know I still had that on there. So my wife and I were on my profile. My profile. Come on. Do your profile. Well, my picture up front's got me in lungs, and that's a mic comes up with my profile. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm trying to wait for the delay on the cam. Oops, sorry. That's what I've got. And that's my personal one. The other one that has a lot more is that's my other one, and that's another picture of that hospital complex, actually. I don't know how well that's going to come through. Let me pull that up and look. Yeah, that's another picture of the hospital complex right there. And that's my exploring page. But I have no problem telling you which one it is if you want to just PM me. This channel right here, that one has a lot of my pics on it. There's a lot of them on there. I mean, come on. I love when it's pokey and don't want to scan down. Well, that's the old house I just did with my drone. Stuff like that. And this is from the school we just did. Outside had an old overgrown playground. And that was kind of a bonus to it. Hey, Thomas, what's up, man? What are you doing tonight, Thomas? I've been on for about an hour and a half, chatting mostly with Fuzz and Jewel. Yeah, so, Jewel, if you go to that exploring that channel or page or my Instagram, I have a lot more pics on there. I do have a lot of stills, but I just don't post them as much as I'm too busy, like Fuzz said, doing editing. Because editing does take time. A lot of it. Well, Thomas, just been chatting for the last hour and a half with Jewel and Thomas, and oh, I understood what you meant, Thomas. So yeah, if you missed, letting everybody know, thank you too, Thomas, for being one of my subs that got me into the triple digits. To bring you up to speed, I am going on an exploring trip about 8 hours away from where I live. I'm going north. My last trip north because it's going to be too cold after that. And I am going to try to stream live from my mobile at a really cool explorer up there I've been dying to get to see. Found out I have to go now because they do implode it in about 3 weeks. So I have to go. So I'm going to head up north, leaving Monday morning. And next week I got 2 videos of a dead mall. That's going to be I'm posting. A nice explorer. Sean and I went through a dead mall. Sean's my ex exploring partner. He moved on to other things and didn't feel like doing it anymore. So, oh, you found my Facebook. Cool. Okay, Jewel. I said I got the 2 pages on there. Me and the Exploring with CF. Be careful on my personal page. There is a good amount of political stuff on there. Some of it I post just to poke the dog. Others, I'm just kind of like that. I've been trying to step away from the political stuff, actually. And some of my friends just keep dragging me back in. Ugh. My wife's more than happy to see me back off the political a little bit. And she really digs this. And she wishes she had more time. She wait until next summer. She has more vacation time. She's going to be doing, you'll be seeing because she's going to do some of these with me. And I'm really looking forward to that because she's a good photographer. And I think she's really going to get into this. Oh. Now, Fuzz, is yours a dead mall or an abandoned? See, the one I did was a dead mall where, like a Dan Bell type thing. Yes, Spectral Wolfpack. There you are, man. Oh, do me a favor, though, man. Please be careful naming them on the channel, on open. Naming things out in the open, I try not to do just because the damage and, like, you were there too. Actually, Jewel, I think you're right. I think I did see Spectral's video. In fact, I think it was one of the ones I watched when I was debunking the one guy who made up the fake murder scene. I don't know if he made it up or if he just saw it, but he posted it as real. Dead Mall, Mountaineer Mall. Wow. See, now those you can post because they're open. Oh, you live close then, Spectral. Okay. Yeah, when we were at there about a month and a half ago, Spectral, we were being tracked by a group of guys. And it was just the 2 of us, and there were 4 or 5 of them. We get down in the dark tunnels and ended up losing them down there. So we found out they were following us down there. So we lost them down there. But yeah, then we saw them later from a distance, and it wouldn't have bothered us, like I told Jewel earlier, that 2 of them had bats. So it was a little weird that they were following us, trying to catch up to us, and they ended up leaving because some weird dude in a Subaru come through the lot and kept digging in the weeds for something. It looked weird. Oh, it's okay, Spectral. I mean, I understand why you named it. I mean, usually we don't, but if you've been there, you've seen how tore up it is. It's destroyed. Everybody who went in tried to destroy it worse than the person who went in before. Still some great places to see, though, man. Dude, if I knew you were close, I would have tried to get a hold of you when I was down there. We ran into some good sights over there. We're going to go to, at least I am, me and my wife are going to go to Gary, Indiana next spring and summer. Maybe I have to hook up with you. Yeah, it was creepy, Spectral. It really was. It was unexpected and creepy. And a friend of mine that used to explore with me was in the military. He started just doing this freeze and look behind us and going like this at me. And we'd been friends long enough. I knew what he told me to do certain things, stop. Then when we were downstairs in the tunnels is when I saw they made a mistake. I saw a light from this is going across tunnel. So we turned everything off and they bypassed us. SuperCon in Ohio. Really? Huh. Oh, dude. You are really close to one of my bucket list sites that I want to go to. Oh, you evil person. Oh, dude, no. Bad. Evil man. Bad. You are real close to one of my bucket list sites, and a couple group I know just went through it too. I'll bet you know. It's the one I can list on here, I think. Ooh. I'm not sure I should because not for me. So that's kind of nice. Um, let's start with a P. No. No. Starts with an M. You and I might be thinking different ones. Oh, now if you're talking about if the group starts with a P, yes. The group name starts with a P. And if it's that video, oh my god, it was epic. And I loved their vid, but I was so annoyed with them because that is one of my biggest. Nope, not a reformatory. Nope, it's a huge. It's an abandoned mall, closed down mall, and it's huge. I was mad they tore down. Was it Century 3? They tore down a couple real fast after they closed. Oh, I was so disappointed. Oh, Bryce. Yeah, there's a lot of big malls. I have a thing for malls. It's one of my things. Place I'm going next week. I'm going to a huge old stadium. And I can't wait to get. Well, there's got to be a collaboration on that vid, and I can't wait to get in there and just to stand down on the at the bottom of the stadium and stand up, look around, and scan all the way around and see all the seats and everything above me. It would be nice. Um, no, hoping my drone really works out good there. Because sometimes he has acted up lately, but he's great to carry around and use. Hopefully, I get a lot more of the drone explorers out of places I can't get into. So, I mean, there's some places no matter what I do. Hey, Fuzz. I don't know if you still hear Fuzz because I had a question. You and Spectral. Now, I know you guys hunt for sites just like I do and everything. Now, there's a couple places in my area where I've talked to the actual owners of some really cool old buildings where they're only using a little bit of it, and they won't let me get in there. And they're being kind of jerks. They've been really kind of jerky about it. Kind of makes you annoyed, doesn't it? I mean, they're really kind of being mean about it. One company threatened me. It's like, really, dude? I'm kind of asking you. It's like, wow. One, this store it's a big old YMCA, and they're only on the first like 2 levels. And I guess there's a big old jogging track, spiral staircases, and other stuff left. They won't let me get into them. And the funny thing is, what annoys me the most, the building is up for sale. They are trying to close their furniture store or move it and sell the building off, but they won't let you in. Other people are just, some people are really nice. Galesburg, Illinois, I don't have no problem giving it out because everybody there said I could give it out. Galesburg, Illinois, we had so many nice people there. The guy at the cemetery was nice. He gave us a lead on a couple of their sites. The mall managers at the Dead Mall coming up, Sandburg Mall, were really great. They unlocked the theater for us and let us in. They said we could do filming inside the theater, inside the mall, explore that, and also they the mall will be totally closed up here soon, except for the 2 anchors at the end that are still there because they own their end buildings. But they said I could come back soon and hopefully fly my drone inside and do some good drone footage inside this place. So that'd be great. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Well, I don't know, Spectral. I mean, come on. You and Fuzz, you guys, and Jewel, I don't know how much you run into it, but you know how it is. You try not to trespass, but sometimes you're gonna. The rest home I did, my beginning was the zombie looking rest home. They're between owners. The company said they didn't own it anymore, so it was the city. The city said they didn't own it anymore, it was the companies. It's a big court thing, and I went in. Technically, yeah, I was trespassing. The house where the police caught me and Sean and had the gun pointed at me, yeah, we were trespassing, but the police didn't, as long as we were damaging, they didn't really care. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Have a good one, Spectral. Thank you for stopping by, man. So, oh, that's okay, guys. I need to get off here pretty soon anyway. Chase out or declined, yes. But yeah, Jewel, I mean, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, first, now see that word? That's kind of weird to me. You got a preservation society, right? You think they'd want to get it out there and let everybody see it? Why are they jerks about letting people in? There's a small town. It's about 3 hours from me. We found an abandoned school, and the owner might let us in there. He's not sure yet. We're talking to him. But in that town, there's a bank, an old saloon type thing, and they're really old. And there's a preservation society that has control of them right next door. Boy, we talked to them, and boy, they were real jerks. I mean, real jerks. Like, woof. Good night, Spectral. Thanks, man. Hey, drop me a line, Spectral. Because, I may want to, I don't know if you'd be interested in a small guy like me, but I wouldn't mind. Love doing collabs with people. I have actually been exploring like 15 years. I started recording them here lately. See, now public cemeteries, I don't know if it's where you're at, Jewel. I did some looking up on that. In public cemeteries, if it's a public one, they really can't tell you to leave. That's public property. If you're in there during the posted hours, it's open, I was told. And the law's in my area. But if you're there after the posted hours, oh yeah. In fact, in my area, they got some that they'll arrest you if you're there past dusk. That's why some of my cemetery ones are during the day, and one I got coming out during the day. It was right on a main highway, and there is even though it's a small country cemetery, it's posted. The one we did at night was not posted, and it's open all time. Exactly. Yeah, Fuzz. I've offered this place that has the control of the bank, and the old vault is still in it. The old teller windows, everything. The old bar looks like an old 200-year-old bar almost. I guess they told me it's like 126 years old, and mostly original. But yeah, I even offered them money. I'm like, hey, I'll pitch into your preservation society, and no, not a bit. Yeah, Joe, I don't think they can tell you to leave a public cemetery though. Like I've even flown my drone at one. I got some good drone footage of one. I do try not to put um, recent video gravestones on the videos. I don't want if somebody's just dead. You don't want to list their name and stuff out there. If it's old, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old or more, I have no problem doing that. So I'm not upset about doing that. Now it's weird because it doesn't seem like a middle range. I got one company. There's another bank near me. Huge, cool vault in it, and it looks amazing inside. And looks like about 1930s, 40s inside. I mean, it really looks great. They told me I had to have liability insurance to go in. I actually talked to my insurance man, got liability insurance, and called them, and they totally backed out. They didn't think I was going to go get it. They were jerks about it to me too. No, you can't. Blah blah blah. I was like, oh, so that's just rude. I don't know. What do you do? What do you do? I don't know. I covered everything I want to talk to and even more on this stream. I do appreciate Jewel, Fuzz, both of you hanging out this long. I'm gonna probably about p.m. Oh, see, Joel, I would say about 3/4 of the graveyards in my area have posted signs that after dusk you will be arrested, and they actually carry it out. Um, One of them I posted, I think it was the second one I posted. If you noticed, there's a lot of damage in that place. There's a lot of vandalism. So they're very serious there. And there was a police officer watching us leave. So I was like, okay. See, they said their insurance wouldn't cover it, Fuzz. That's this company told me about the old bank that they have control of, just sitting there dead empty. Old. Told me I had to get liability insurance. I did it. And then they turned me down anyway. Then they made up some other bullshit excuse. So now it's, excuse my language. But, yeah, so I don't understand that either. Well, guys, Jewel, Fuzz, Spectral, everybody stopped by and gave me at least a glance. Thank you very much, whether you talked or not. I appreciate getting this far. I hope to keep showing you stuff, and that's worth your time to stay subscribed to me and keep watching. And I look forward to watching what you guys are going to put out. Thank you very much, Jewel. It was fun. And you stay safe, too. And I want to see that third video soon. So get that out there. Fuzz, I've got you down in here for out West Virginia. Hopefully I can get out there, man. Won't be till after the cold weather's over, though. Because I'm going to be pretty limited. I got some Indoor Explorers and a bunch of other stuff on my computer I'm going to use also, so. You guys have a good one, and I am going to go eat some food. Have a good one, guys.